Forever Winter is finally here, in all its grim dark glory. But how does it hold up? With all the hype I've seen around it, from some amazing videos from YouTubers like Rilo, a lot of gamers, me included, were very excited for the release of the Forever Winter. So here's my honest first impressions of the game. So you two can maybe make a decision to buy the game, or even wait till October, as the devs have already confirmed a demo coming to allow players to try before you buy. So after a long day of waiting, I finally got the game at 8 PM my time, and I hopped straight in. Instantly, had a little bit of a worry. The game wasn't performing too well, which I did expect, as a few other creators had mentioned in their videos. Also, quick disclaimer, my PC specs are as follows, on the screen now. So I am borderline on the edge of minimum specs for the game, so understandably, I won't be getting crazy performance. But even at this point, I found it playable. But after the tutorial, I hopped into my first actual run, and I'll try to leave it semi-raw so you guys can get a feel for the game. Right. We're just gonna take this first run, as smooth as possible. Right, it says, I'd say there's a few squads fighting. Okay. There's a bunch. Is it a bunch of tanks or one tank? It's 2 tanks, 3 tanks. What? Brother. Right, if the fighting's happening over there, surely we can just go over here. Not a worry in the world. Did I just see someone right there? I did. They have just got absolutely demolished by that turret. Right, we're just gonna be chill. Uh-oh. Don't go up it. Ladder right there? I think they're coming up here. Please don't. Please don't. Right, I just want them to not worry about me. I am not your enemy, squad of men. There is a few squads of men. I honestly might see if we can get some of those bodies. I'm already feeling my rat mentality coming through in this game. Right, the turret's gone. Can I have a look what that is? Can I know? Right, you're good, big mech man. You do not need to hurt me. Right, we're gonna try and be a little bit greedy. You can't hold drop weaponry. Oh my god, no. Okay, so they make it so you can't just pick up any old gun. I see. Some loot up here. Where's that squad I can hear? I can hear a squad. There's like little radio noises.
Must take a moment to appreciate the good things.
Wait. Oh, so my rig can't take larger items. That's fine. Oh, there's the squad. Don't mind me, boys. Please. I don't think they're that bothered by me. Is there a way I can, like, know who they are? There's, like, drones and shit flying over. What the hell? Right. Get more into the action down here. I can loot the supplies. I'm just going to take as much as I can, and then we're dipping. There's a box down there. I think I can... They seem to have moved out the area, so I'm just going to be really risky. AK barrel. Advanced tool set. I feel like I should take these things. This is horrific. This is like my dream as a loot goblin. It's like Tarkov without having to kill people. Right, we are done now though, I think. I think we just kind of try to get out of it. I say that. Keep looting. Right, boys, we are out. I'm way too heavy though. Right, let's go over to this bunker right here. There's a squad right here somewhere. There is no need for us to... Don't worry about me, boys. I am not your enemy. I'm just trying to live out in this world in peace. Okay. What the hell is that? Right, they're fighting over there now. Let's just try get some ground between us and anything that might be going on. Extraction. 60 meters away. Okay, let's not get too much. Right there, there's a fight happening right there. Need to get inside the pipe is what I think. Oh! Where did that beast come from? What the hell? Bro, look at him. That's not the one from the trailer, is it? Like the massive one. Do I just try go whilst fighting's happening? No, he's bombing the shit out of those people. There isn't like leaning or anything. There is leaning. I might honestly try and dip around to the right here. Because I feel like... Oh. Oh. Did they just disappear? Or did they just load in? Or like load out even? Oh boys. That's it over. Oh! I didn't even notice him. Let's just try and get past him. How didn't I see him for a second then? Right, there's so much loot there. Why? It's killing me inside. Right, extract. How do I extract?
Remember, we're already dead.
So after our first run, we actually made it out. And even got to try out some of the gun customization with some of the loot we found. Then accepting our first quest, and had some time to look at some of the character leveling. And if you want to see any more of these parts, let me know down below. But the second run went very similar to the first. We creeped around, looting everything we can. Did have a close call with getting into a fight. We're just really overwhelmed. Oh. He's actually coming for me. Right, if they start fighting, I might just run. They're fine. Let's go. Oh, it's horrible. Managed to skulk away, unharmed, and full of loot again. Even started to make some good money selling to the vendors. But the third run, I decided to get a bit ballsy. Tried to get into a few fights. And who would have guessed? I got minced. And for my fourth and final run, I decided to challenge myself to a map called Elephant Mausoleum. And Jesus Christ, this map had me hiding everywhere. And finally got my first kill of the game. And witnessed planes dropping off sidewalks. And when I tried to get out, I encountered this. What is that?
Hark the heralds of doom.
Yeah, you know I ran out of there as fast as I can. And found another exit.
This is a good life.
Now to some of the issues with the game. I've currently played a good 13 hours and I want to go through some of the worries I've heard or complaints about the game and give my take on them. Firstly, the dreaded water system. If you don't know, water is the main resource in the game. You have to collect these water tanks through quests or find them in the world. Then bring them back to your base in the innards, then put them into your water storage, where it will be used to keep your base up and running. And with the more water you collect, you can attract more vendors so you can acquire better gear. But the big thing that's got everyone rattled is the water slowly gets used up. So each barrel is a full day of water, like a real 24 hours. And if your water reaches zero, you lose all of your loot. And in a sense, your base dies. You do keep all your character progression and leveling, but from what I understand, all the loot in your stash disappears. And a lot of players think this is too much, making it too much of a job to play and keep up, making it a FOMO feature, where you have to keep coming back so you don't lose. I do agree the system is harsh, but I also do really like the premise. And from what I've seen, the devs have already addressed that they're looking at it and planning on tweaking it and evolving it with the feedback. So straight away, seems like a win. I just hope they don't make it too easy, as like a lot of other players have said, the water is the key resource, so it's meant to be important. So maybe they just need to find a better way of using it, where it doesn't punish you for having a little week's break, or maybe popping off on a holiday. Then a few other issues I've experienced in my playtime, and just to preface, I believe all the issues I'm going to mention have already been bug reported or I've seen in feedbacks on their Discord. So firstly, hunter killers. These are enemies that do what the name suggests, hunt and kill you. And they don't stop coming. What activates them isn't fully known. I know picking up certain items can set it off, so don't try to pick up everything, but the issues come with when they spawn. They just hone straight in on you, knowing where you are at all times, and they're pretty powerful. And like I said before, they don't stop coming, so even if you take a couple of them out, good luck. So hopefully they tweak some of that around. Then there's some odd AI movements, sometimes glitching around or bugging, kind of an expected thing in an early access build. But the big AI issue I found is their spawns. Sometimes they just pop in right in front of you, and even worse, spawn right on top of you. And especially bad when you're carrying a quest item and an enemy rocket firing mech spawns behind you. But again, I'm sure this will be fixed within time. And a few smaller bugs I've seen, like weapons on the scav mule just disappearing, and the shaman's hands looking janky and covering the gun sights. And the last bigger one is connection issues. As for me, I haven't been able to play co-op yet, as it didn't completely work on release. But I haven't tried it again yet, so maybe they fixed it. And also I've heard it's only for some players, not all. My final verdict on the Forever Winter's release into early access, the game as a whole I think is great. I can honestly see it just getting better, but just be vigilant when buying, as if you're not the type of player to sneak through the battlefield and avoid combat completely, maybe this game just isn't for you. And funny enough, as of editing this video, the devs have just released a good hotfix covering some of the issues already, so great sign for the future. Just give the devs time to perfect the game. They seem responsive already and passionate about the project. Also, the game's vision and art is crazy, so props to the dev team for that. But expect more Forever Winter coming, and let me know what you guys think, if you've played it or even waiting for future updates. Thanks for watching, drop a like or a sub for more, and I'll see you in the next one.